you know, motherfuckers in the street, shit has happened to. You understand what I'm saying? And motherfuckers do all type of jumping in.
Mm.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And now your own daughter gets shot down.
Yeah, but all right. So do you think it should have been with a? He should have hit her with a taser. I mean, because a taser, she probably.
I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying from the aspect of the police. I'm saying from the aspect of the father. Now, in terms of the police, you know, you know, I mean, yeah, that sounds a little bit early. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know what happened. You know, we have to look at the tape right now. You know, for me to look and see, you know, because sometimes I look at all that. You know what I mean? Like, does Dwayne, is she like big for her age where she looks like a grown woman? You know,
she looks like that.
She looks like she might have a little size on the side. Yeah, and you're right. And how does he know that she's a 15-year-old girl?
Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. How does she
all
know?
Of these things, 15, that's what I said, you make gray area.
The gray area. That's what I'm saying. And the gray area, this gray area is gonna get this police officer off. In my opinion, the way it looks. And this is the most fucked up thing about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, God, do knowledge and shit, man.
And this is the latest case of an officer shooting and killing a black child. It happened the same hour Chauvin's guilty verdict in the murder of George Floyd was read. Now, in this backdrop, Columbus, Ohio police said they wanted to be transparent, releasing body-worn camera footage. And we want to warn you, the video is disturbing. We froze the video the moment before she was shot.
What's going on? Walking up towards a fight in progress, a Columbus police officer fired his gun within 5 seconds. 16-year-old Micaiah Bryant died from the gunfire, according to foster care officials in Ohio. Her mother tells ABC 10's sister station WBNS the honor roll student was the one who called 911 when the fight broke out.
Micaiah had a motherly nature about her. She promoted peace.
In the slowed-down body-worn camera clip, Bryant appears to have a knife in her hand, attempting to stab the person in pink.
The officer took action to protect another young girl in our community.
Columbus's mayor said the incident is a tragedy for the city.
No matter what the circumstances, that family is in agony, and they are in my prayers. They deserve answers.
And its safety director says he is committed to ensuring accuracy in the investigation, and those answers will take time as the case is reviewed.
And investigators say it is unusual for them to release this footage this early, keeping in mind that this is incomplete information and all of this still under investigation, Madison.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a rough one right there because, you know, on the scene right there at the moment, you know, just looking at, I mean, she appears to be with the business.
And she's about to give it to that girl. And was throwing the other girl to the ground.
Well, the throwing to the ground part is neither here nor there, but just the...
No, she threw one to the ground and was about to stab the other.
And here's the thing, you know...
In the name of peace.
I mean, look, you know, when you doing combat, you know what I'm saying, on that level like that, you know, that's, look, the police could have arrived 10 seconds later and the other girl could be dead. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm saying, that's the consequences of that level of combat. You understand what I'm saying?
And she don't, but that 15-year-old girl don't understand that level of combat.
But she don't understand that level of combat. But see, that's the reason why, as adults, we supposed to protect them from certain things. You understand what I'm saying? You know, certain things in life that, you know, as you grow older, you gaining the power over. You gaining the power to do this. You gain the power to do that. But, you know, do you know how to use it? You understand what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people don't know how to use it. They end up abusing it. So, you know, I mean...
Apparently, the father was on the scene. He was.
I mean, yeah. Now, look, in a situation like that, I'm saying if I was the father, I would not be analyzing all of that right there. What I just said. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a totally different situation. Like I said, now in that situation, now, but at the same time, though, you know what I mean. One has to ask, like what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like the mother right there said, the daughter's the one that called the police, right? The girl that got shot. Mm-hmm. Is that what she was saying?
That's what she was saying.
We got these grown girls over here trying to fight us, trying to stab us, trying to put her hands on our grandma. Get here now.
All right, now this is what I'm saying. As the father, why don't you tell your daughter, come in the house now and wait for the police to come?
Right.
See, because that's the real code. Like, look, if you're going to go with that, go with that. But if you're going to go with the streets, then listen. What happens is, we all out here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's some fucked up shit, man.
It's fucked up that we forced to have to survive that way. You understand what I'm saying? As original people in North America, we had to develop that kind of, militaristic code just for everyday life. But, that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta choose one side or the other.
You can't exist and you can't be neutral.
Look, they both feel that way. You know what I'm saying? In terms of, the police, like, look, once you become an informant, they're expecting you to stay on the good side. They're not expecting you to go back over there and dabble in crime when they put you in witness protection. So, but at the same time, that was one of those situations, right, where it still don't justify, the way law enforcement handles us.
Right, because we've seen cases where white people be damn near whipping their ass and they don't pull out their gun.
I've seen white people whip their ass and they pull out the gun.
The thing of it is, you're still not in trouble, but obviously I can't trust you not to run anywhere. All right, so come on. I'm gonna put you in handcuffs for now. Okay? God! Hey! He shot me! He's got a knife! Hey! Stop! Stop it! Stop right now! I got him at gunpoint. Stop right now! Stop! Nick! Stop right now! Put it down! Drop the knife! Throw it to the side!
Yeah, you okay?
I don't know.
What happened?
You reached around and stabbed me.
I seen a white dude whip their ass, drive off in the car, and he drove off in the police car.
Shit's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, in that instance, right? They saved the girl in the pink. They could have saved her life.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? In that instance, however, you know what I mean? The way that happened, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, just the fact that, and they froze it right there so you didn't really see, but it looked like, that was a headshot. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't like, y'all didn't try to kneecap her or nothing.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, that's another issue too. Yeah.
You know that, all of those things where it's like, you maybe could have tried that.
4 shots, you heard bang, 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 bang.
That's the bottom line, man. They police officers. That's the bottom line. That's what they get trained to do. You say give them a little extra, like they've been doing such a great job. Bottom line is this: fuck all that. That happened right at the moment where they released the trial, where they gave the verdict. Stop playing with me, man. I'm stupid, so I'm gonna just go for it. Come on, man. I fall up and say that shit ain't real.
Man, come on, conspiracies, man.
Yeah, when it hits too many times,
man, stop
within the same fucking hour.
Same.
Okay, all right. That's just ironic. That's just like, stay glued, pay attention. Something else is going on right now. Y'all pay attention to this.
No. All it's telling you is that this is a daily operation.
We've been on that. We know we
So why you acting surprised that more than one thing happened at a time?
Not that I'm surprised. Is that it don't line up right. None of that shit lines up right.
How it don't line up?
I don't think it happened like that. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I just seen a little video real quick.
Oh shit, man! Hold on, man.
That's some horrible shit.
She's saying she was armed with a knife. The Columbus Division of Police quickly releasing the officer's body camera video tonight showing the scene, asking for patience while the investigation now unfolds. And what the mayor is now saying tonight. ABC's Trevor Alt now from Columbus, and we warn you tonight, the images again are disturbing.
That's wild.
Just hours after Derek Chauvin's guilty verdict, outrage erupting in the streets again over yet another police shooting, this time in Columbus, Ohio. Hundreds of demonstrators shouting the name of Mecca Bryant, a 16-year-old killed by a Columbus police officer Tuesday afternoon.
These broke girls over here trying to fight us, trying to stop us. Get here now.
Today, police releasing 911 calls and new body camera footage of the incident. Officer Nicholas Reardon stepping out of his vehicle, approaching multiple people in an altercation. It appears Mecca Bryant, in the black t-shirt and jeans, swings a knife at the girl in pink. Officer Reardon then firing a burst of shots.
She had a knife. She just went at her.
Officers then performing CPR on Bryant until paramedics arrived. She would later die at the hospital. Her aunt at the scene in anguish.
She was the good kid. She was loving. Yeah, she had issues, but that's okay. She deserved to die like a dog.
Oh man, yeah, don't say that in front of the trial. Oh my
God. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, she had issues. Woo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Woo.
But the bottom line still is that's not the way you handle it when you a police officer.
No, that's what that is how you handle it when you a police officer. That's how they've been handling it.
No, right,
nah,
but
that's how they've been handling it.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Right? You got to look at the scenarios, right? Sometimes you got to change everything around, right? You might be looking at it from the outside in, and you like this person more than you like that person, right? But here's the deal, if that was 5%, right? And you walked up on a scene like that, and you see somebody getting ready to swing a knife and hit a 5%, what you gonna do?
I'm not a police officer.
Nah. We ain't talking about it. That's what I'm saying. We just talking about, like I said.
It just looked like a bunch of Negroes.
Yeah, but you saying they supposed to be held to a high standard.
This is what I'm saying. Contrast that.
They're supposed to be held to a higher standard.
Contrast. Yeah, they're supposed to be held for a higher standard. But no matter what the standard is, right? You still gotta think like, all right, if you switch the roles around, then what would happen? You see what I'm saying? In a lot of situations like that, like you might be saying, okay, this person was picking on that person when they did that, right? But if you switch the roles around, what would that person do if that same thing happened to them? You understand what I'm saying? Like if right now, right? let's say a man and a woman get in an argument, right? People say, okay, the man was picking on the woman, right? Because the woman, whatever she did, they got the man upset, right? But here's the thing. If she did that to a woman, would the woman get upset and do the same thing? You understand what I'm saying? See, now you took this other part out of it, you know, where you using the outcome of the situation, you know, like this got something to do with what happened. You understand what I'm saying? If you just look at one side of the scale, if you just look at when the penalty was served, right, then you might be like, damn, you know, that person, why'd y'all do that to that person? That was fucked up. But you don't know what the person did.
But,
you see what I'm saying?
But
the same way, hold on, the same way a person, you might see a person get something and you be like, damn, man, this motherfucker's lucky, man. How the fuck he get up? No, you didn't see the part when they put in all the hard work to get that, though.
Yeah, well, check this out, though. How about we just look at the standard of the police officer and
Right.
and how they handle shit.
Listen, and that's what I'm saying. Going back to everything that was said just now in that last report. You get a call, right? There's young girls, right? She said some grown girls is trying to stab us. Right? That's the call. You show up on the scene and somebody's trying to stab somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's just
That's what I'm saying. Now listen.
That's why I wouldn't become a
now
police
listen what I'm
officer.
saying. Now
yeah, but we're trying to see like
now
man,
look.
how are we gonna hold? What's standard
this
we
is
holding
the
the police
part.
over to?
This is the part where I'm telling you that I agree with y'all on is that you're right. If it was a white neighborhood, they probably would have had the taser, or maybe the cop would have even tried to run into the situation.
Put a cape on and
You,
shit.
you understand what I'm saying? And try to break it up. You know, who knows what might have happened. But I'm saying, you know, you get a call saying XYZ is happening. You show up, XYZ is happening. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like you know, George Floyd or I always forget the brother's name, man. And I'm always talking about, I always forget his name. The brother out there in Staten Island. Eric Garner.
Eric Garner, yes.
Right. Now, you know, situations where you like, yo, saying, you know, nothing was that urgent for you to do all that. You understand what I'm saying? Or Mike Brown, you know, you know, some of these things where it's like, son, it wasn't that serious. Like, look, with Eric Garner and George Floyd, it's like saying, even if they was doing what you said they was doing, you know, Mike Brown too, even if he did what you said he did, right? That was no reason for you for them to be killed. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of it, like with Eric Garner, like really that, you know, why was that even a police matter? You understand what I'm saying?
There's stories behind that shit.
You know, but with these situations, see, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. Why, at least for me, I'm not saying that as a community we don't need to, you know, these situations shouldn't be highlighted, right? And that it don't mean nothing. And you know, in terms of, like I said, the way that they do policing in our community.
Right. Now
Right.
do not this.
But this is what I'm saying though, right? In order to you know, you don't want to put that in a category with Tamir Rice. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to put these gray situations in the same category with the black and white situations, because then you make the black and white situations gray. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
it's like putting a little bit of dirty water in a cup of clean water. You understand what I'm saying?
Here's a white person wielding a knife at police officers.
All right, let's see this.
He got the knife.
All right, but this is at the police officer.
And that's at the police officer. He don't. No, like he set. So he's at his partner. So his partner got the taser.
Now I'm gonna tell you a little what's gonna be a little different from that situation that they're gonna say now, right? There wasn't a young girl's life on the line.
I mean,
I'm just saying that's what they're gonna say.
Because they're not gonna probably. This case won't probably be before this case. You know what I'm saying? But just to see the contrast in how they deal with us versus how they. Now this is a grown ass man lunging at a police officer with a knife. His partner pulls out the taser, shoots the taser at him, and screams at him, and
that's an actual fact.
Right.
So that being said, you know what I mean. At least for me, you know what I mean? I look at it like, look, I carry my bags. You understand what I'm saying? Like, like I said, look, if let's say that was my daughter, right, like I said, right, and then I flipped out on the police and I got killed, I didn't get killed for no political reason. You understand what I mean? Or because I'm a 5%. You understand what I'm saying? I got killed because I got in a static with somebody that got a gun. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he shot me. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Is sometimes you gotta look at the reality like that. That's the reality. Like that's the way you chose to go out. That's the way you chose to go out. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you chose to, go to school and have these careers, then you would graduate an honored member, of whatever profession.
Yeah, I don't know. I just look at, man.
I mean,
the weight also falls on us and how we allowing the police.
That's it. Listen,
right.
That's the part. What I'm saying.
How do we allow
that? Yeah. The adults that's around, right, did not protect her from that type of. See, like, look, the lady said she got problems.
That's what
so y'all already know that. Y'all already know that, and y'all see she outside fighting. Y'all already supposed to, get her inside. Y'all already, you understand what I mean? The adult people that's around there was already supposed to break that up, G. The fact that the little girl had to call the police before she could appeal to the adults that's around in that community. The older brothers, the sisters, the aunt that's right there, the father you said that was there. These people already were supposed to be breaking it up. Like it already was supposed to be.
Now I'm trying for not.
Like look, even if it was something y'all got to get off y'all chest, it already was supposed to be. Look, all right, y'all go ahead, do the head up. When it's over, it's over.
Because we're not seeing the entire picture here. You know what I'm saying? I want to see.
That's the biggest part of the picture.
That's the biggest part of the picture.
Don't get me wrong. It's other.
Right. There's other.
I'm not saying it's all other factors, but the ultimate part of the picture, right, is that the adults in that community is not protecting the youth from just the the kind of way of life that breeds, the type of mentality where that's how you solve your problems. You understand what I'm saying? Like in other communities, that's just not how they solve their problems. Not that it never comes to that. You understand what I mean? But just to say, you know, motherfuckers arguing with this motherfucker right here, and then, you know, later on this end up happening to the person. You know, like, look, in some communities, right, when people have a dispute over money, somebody might get killed. In other communities, people have a dispute over money and they sue each other. Like, that's how they solve that problem. They they got a whole different mindset on, you know, how you solve the issue of somebody owing you some money. So that's what I'm saying. Whatever was going on, you know, those adults is right there.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, those adults the girl is 16. So her parents is probably a little bit younger than me. You understand what I mean? But, you know, look, you know, that's how I grew up. Y'all the oldest. Like, how are y'all adults on the scene and this happened to children? That's
INFMEGA did this.